Welcome to this Halloween edition of Monday Madness Plays Dungeons and Dragons. I'll be your ghoulish homekeeper, or dungeon master, Adam. And with me, I've caught three of the most frightening ne'er-do-wells you could ever imagine. Playing tonight is Jonathan.
Hello. Good evening.
The effervescent Aaron.
Oh, hello.
And what may be a new voice to the channel, we found him on the street, the young Jordan.
How did I get here?
Gentlemen, tonight I've prepared a delightful tale for you, courtesy of Nerzugal and the Dungeon Masters Guild. We shall be playing through the horror one-shot, the Nerastrim Manor. The tale begins in the sleepy town of Seralim. Three of you have found your way here under your own circumstances. As you pass through the town, you notice somewhat decrepit, decaying. Things don't seem to be going all too well for the town. One by one, you each make your way to the tavern, the Copper Pot. As you approach, each of you individually, a young bartender seems to beckon you in with offers of free drink and work. I assume each one of you is happy to oblige.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The first to arrive is a young man. Aaron, would you care to introduce yourself?
Hello. I am Allister Black. My appearance, I'm incredibly pale, long jet black hair, medium sort of build. If you look at his shadow, you'd see that you could almost swear that it's darker than any other shadow you've ever seen. And there's just something off of it, the way he looks.
Next to arrive, a rather hulking figure, somewhat unexpected in this town. Jonathan, please introduce yourself.
Name's Arlo. Arlo the Silenced. Was trained by orcs, lived in the army for quite some time, and found some work doing mercenary jobs with my brother, Adean. And the less said about him, the better, because he knows exactly what he did.
The final man we'll introduce is one who's been in this town for some time, waiting for a moment to prove himself. Yeah, he was actually sitting at the bar when the two of you walked in. Jordan, go ahead.
I'm Adean, and yes, I will get to that. I will introduce you later. I'm just a regular hanger-on in this town, trying to teach people some good ways.
The bartender eyes you all carefully as you come in, almost trying to get a measure for your character. He pulls from his shelves a rather fine-looking whiskey. As he uncorks it, he pours out 3 glasses. He introduces himself as Torvalin Thompson, or Tom to his friends, if any were in the town. He spilled you a tale of woe, of misery that has befallen this poor town. Ever since the events at the Nerastrim Manor, things have just not been going well for anyone here. The livestock have been stricken with the plague. His own alcohol supplies are drying up and rotting. In fact, some of his finer bottles of wine have turned to vinegar on the shelves. More than that, some good friends and family have fallen on hard times. He looks at each of you, almost begging you to take on his request, to clear the manor of the horrible malevolence that has infected it. When he finishes his tale, he reaches down and opens a small trapdoor behind the floorboards and removes a single candle from it. He explains to you that Father Oswin has created several of these candles, the hair of the Lady of the Manor, Helen. He believes that she is the cause of all the despair striking the people in this town. And this candle is a wondrous item known as a repulsion candle. The candle burns for 1 hour, during which time a creature whose essence was used to craft the item cannot pass through the light it produces. The candle produces bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. He places it on the desk and tells you this is the last one remaining, since Father Oswin and his volunteers went to the manor and have yet to return. He implores you, desperate, begging you, please purge this evil from that town. All of the riches in the manor can be yours. All of the glory we shall sing of you for generations to come. In fact, some of you may find the key to death itself in this manor. Please, save us. Do you all embark on this quest?
Sure.
Very intrigued with all that money you talk of.
If you make everybody in town read this book and believe it, yes.
Very good. So a ragtag party of, I believe it's Arlo, Allister, and Adean.
Whatever at this point, I'm confused too.
You disappear on your quest to find the manor. The manor sits atop a hill overlooking the town. You could tell that it was once a fabulous estate. In better days, it would have been a sight to behold, the pride of the town. As you approach, you notice the wrought iron gates have fortuitously been knocked down and now lie rusting the grounds. The house itself actually seems to be in fairly good condition, if not for the boarding up and up of all the windows. However, the garden itself cannot be said to have suffered from the same fate, as all the plants are rotting and the stench of decay fills your nose. And as you make your way to the house, I would like you all to make a perception check for me.
8.
7.
Okay, 7, 8, and 10.
Yep.
As you approach the house, you notice that the front door is slightly ajar. When you get close enough to peer inside, you hear a whisper. Ladies don't speak that way, Helen. You need to learn this, Helen. Don't you dare speak back to me, Helen. What are you doing with that cleaver, Helen? The door slams open as the feminine voice you just heard disappears. What would you guys like to do?
Check for a back entrance.
Okay, are all of you going to?
I'm happy to go with the smart one here.
Okay, as you make your way around the grounds, you do notice there is a back door. It is, however, closed. There's also a tool shed in the back.
Is that locked?
You can check it and find out if you would like.
Arlo, want to check out the tool shed? It looks like that's your sort of thing.
Can't hurt, I suppose.
The tool shed, it's well crafted and has been shut with a rather old lock. If any of you would like to make a dexterity check, if you have the thieves' tools, you can attempt to unlock it.
Don't know why we're going to the tool shed. I haven't asked them.
That's who? What are you talking about?
Don't mind me.
Fine, I'll use this then. So I'll take out a hand axe and hack away at the lock.
Cool. Make an attack roll, please.
Okie dokie. Sorry, that's good. A second here.
It's okay. New characters and all.
Yeah.
New life. Who this?
Mm-hmm.
While he's attempting that, can I look and see are any of the windows either on this floor or any upper floors open?
You can actually see that all of the windows have been boarded up.
Okay.
And they boarded up from the outside.
Okay.
Not 20.
Oh. With that great axe swing, you smash the lock right off. It lands on the floor in front of you, and then the door falls off its hinges, and
Fixed
a
it.
small cloud of dust rises from the ashes as the door hits the ground.
Well done, Arlo.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Anything in there?
Would
Yeah,
you like to
so-
enter?
Yes, we will.
I'm staying outside.
I'm not going in yet, no.
Okay.
Cowards.
Arlo, you notice that the shed has a number of tools strewn about the place. Some, mostly what would be used for groundskeeping. So some shovels, hedge clippers, a couple of rakes, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
And there's also a large workbench off in the back of the shed. In the center of the room, however, there is a thick black rug that's just turned deep brown from your dirt and dust collecting on top of it. There seems to be somewhat of an oily secretion on it as well as you look closer.
I'd like to rummage through the tools to see if there's anything I can use as a weapon.
The tools are all fairly neglected and quite old at this stage. It seems whatever decay is permeating this garden has affected the wooden handles of these tools as well, as they're all starting to rust.
So nothing salvageable, essentially.
No, nothing in here.
Right, very well. In that case, then I will do an investigation roll to see if there's anything about that rug you mentioned.
Go for it.
Okay, so 5.
5. It looks like a rug.
Unless you boys want to have a look yourselves.
Seems just like an ordinary tool shed to me.
So can I be outside just kind of discussing seemingly to myself? It's like, no, look, just ask someone you know about this. I just want to find out. And I'll cast Augury.
Okay. Remind me, what's that do?
So casting time 1 minute self. I basically use a magic divining thing. So I'll light one of my candles from my pack.
Okay.
And I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about results of a specific course of action that I plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So go into the house. And the DM chooses from possible omens. Wheel for good results, woe for bad results. Wheel and woe for both, or nothing from the results that aren't particularly good or bad.
So entering the house is the action you plan to take.
Yes.
You're going to get the wheel and the wolf.
Why couldn't we just stay at the pub? I keep telling you we have to stop doing stupid stuff like this.
You talking to
I
us there,
didn't.
pal?
All right there. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Right, do you want to shut your trap and maybe help out with this toolbox?
I don't know, why do we need a toolbox?
Tool shed, you know what I mean. Just get in here and have a look.
Okay.
Fucking clerics.
Cool. So what are you guys doing?
Well, I've done my bit with the tool shed, so I'm going to perhaps look into the back door and see how secure it is.
I'm going to look under the rug.
Okay. As you lift the rug up, you do notice there is this trapdoor under it.
Hey, you're actually being useful for once. Hey guys, come check this out.
Oh, a door.
As you guys approach it, you notice that it's rather thin, and there doesn't actually appear to be a handle on it. As in, there's no way, seemingly, to open it. But it is discernible in the concrete floor, a door etched into the slab under the rug.
A wooden door.
Nope.
What's it made of?
Stone.
Okay. Are there any like like roofs around the outside?
So the outlines would be too thin for fingers to fit in, but you could try to leverage it if you hadn't thin.
I have a crowbar. Can I use that?
Oh, most definitely, you can try.
In fact, can I give it to Arlo to use?
Sure. Arlo, do you try? Or are you at the back door?
I can be called back because I was just having a look at the house, seeing how secure it was. So if Allister wants to draw me back to help out, then I shall oblige.
I will say to you, the back door, it doesn't appear to be locked, but it is closed.
I see. Fair enough. So I'll come back in and go, well, what's all this noise about? Did you find something?
Are you able to shift this stone trapdoor here? Here's a
Give it a
crowbar.
try. Worth a shot.
Arlo, because it's you, you don't even have to roll for this. You slot it in easily and suddenly pull it back, and it drops out. You have opened up the trapdoor. Underneath, you see a set of stairs descending down towards the house.
Which way do we
Looks like
want to
you found your
go?
way in, little boy. So who's going
Oh.
first?
Are we going under?
Well,
Not going
so
first.
are we knocking the door? Depends on which way you want to go in.
I'm not going first.
Didn't think you would. How about you, man in black? What do you want to do?
Is it dark down the stairs?
It's pitch black in there.
So I see down and then it's blackness.
Yeah.
I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Sorry, it's pitch black.
Okay. I like this. I'm going to walk down.
Okay. The rest you want to follow?
I presume so, but I'm going to light my torch beforehand.
Okay. As soon as you step in, your torch's light is snuffed.
I'm still up top.
Okay. What do you want to do?
If you're brave enough, you go first. If
You,
I'll follow after.
You still have your candle lit, right?
Yes.
The second you step into the shadows, snuffed.
Told you this was a bad idea.
So, marching order, gentlemen. It's Arlo first. No, sorry, Allister went in first.
Yep.
Gentlemen, come down the tunnel. Oops, sorry, I need to. 2 and 3. So you've managed to feel your way along the 5-foot tunnel.
I'm going to try and summon a dancing lights cantrip and see if that causes any light.
A brief flicker as it leaves your hand before swallowed.
I try and light my candle again.
Your candle or the warding candle that was given to you?
The warding candle.
So who's holding it? This is going to be important.
Guess I'll hold it.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. You find that the warding candle does light. And you can suddenly see around you. Radius casts bright light for 5 foot. And dim light for 10 foot beyond that. So 15 feet total. Now that you have lit the candle, this is where the fun begins. Because the candle is only good to burn for 1 hour. So these are our timers. The largest candle on the left marks 30 minutes. The 2 ones beside it are 10 minutes each. Small one in the middle is 5 minutes, and each one in the end is 1 minute. You see this door doesn't appear to be locked in any way, shape, or form.
So I push it open.
Okay. You push it open. It's pitch black in here without the candle, I'm afraid. Do you all want to move forward?
Yep.
So
I see everything.
the whole room lights up, but you guys are able to see. So the room is lit by this candle.
Oh, okay.
The dim light is the area that's affected by the candle's warding. So you're able to see by the light of the candle, but the warding of the candle affects only this area.
Why do I always get in trouble when I do what you tell me to?
I didn't tell you to do anything.
Didn't say I was talking to you.
Very clearly, evidently.
The basement. You notice 2 finely crafted tables in this room. This room appears to be a games room of some kind, some sort of a den. There is a bar on the far side, and scattered around the room are half a dozen taxidermied animals, ranging from a badger up to a bear.
Who the hell hunts badgers?
I will say you all have a feeling that you're being watched at the minute.
I always have that feeling.
Me too.
What would you guys like to do?
So while we're in here, can I try and see if a dancing light cantrips does anything?
You may cast it, yes.
Yeah, I will.
As you do that, you notice the lights appear in your hand. However, they're snuffed, seemingly by nothing now. The light of your candle showing you kind of dispelling the darkness, but your dancing lights still seem to be swallowed by it, even though you can no longer see the darkness, as it were.
Seems like our magic trick isn't working there, pal.
Well, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna head over to the bar and pour
Can
something
I
out.
ask everyone to roll a perception check for me?
12.
14.
6.
6. Cool. So you make your way over to the bar.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I'm joining him.
Okay, and
I'd like to point out, guys, we don't have much time at this candle,
so you hang back while the other two leave.
Yeah.
As soon as you step outside of the shimmering light, a screaming woman appears, the same voice that you heard before, and she will make an attack roll against each of you. Okay, that is 14 to hit Arlo.
It matches it, so
Yeah, so that
No
hits.
it hits. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
And that's 24 to hit Allister.
Oh, definitely.
Cool. So she starts hacking away at both of you with her cleaver, quite visually. For Arlo, she does 7 points of damage. Allister, she does 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And she's going to continuously attacking you for as long outside of the candle.
So I'm gonna run back into the light.
Sorry, you both also must make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
5. Yeah.
2.
2. You are both frightened for 1 minute.
Okay.
And so when you're frightened, you cannot move towards her, you must move away from her. And I will point out that while frightened, you don't necessarily have to move towards the candle.
Yeah.
It's just away from her. Okay.
Is it attacks? We can't attack her, or it's disadvantage, or what is it?
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the sight of fear is within line of sight. So you gain disadvantage while you can see her.
Just against her?
Against
Or
everything.
Everything.
You're frightened
Okay.
of her, yeah.
Okay.
So each of you is going to move back,
Yep.
and Helen will flitter out again.
So that was bad.
Right. What the fuck was that? Here, you with the candle. Do you know what that is?
Ghost, hold on a sec, hey, do you know what that thing was?
Don't ask your brain. I'm asking you. Do you know
No.
what the fuck that was?
A ghost of some kind.
Very fucking informative.
You guys didn't make the DC perception check. So this will also come as a surprise to you when the taxidermied animals start charging towards you. In fact, the one that was behind you, Little Badger, is within range. Could you guys please roll me in your initiative?
Does the bear have a beard?
It does not.
Oh.
7.
16.
14.
What's your dexterity modifier, Al?
1.
+1?
Yep.
You go first.
Okay. New character. They're all so far away from each other. I'm gonna do a chill touch. So what do we have? A badger, a bear, a wolf, and a what?
You have a boar.
Boar.
Yeah.
Hate boars. Gonna chill touch this boar.
The closest to you is a badger.
Yeah, chill touch is in, like, you have to touch it.
No, it's 120 foot range.
Is it?
Cool.
Oh.
So is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
I have to roll an attack.
Cool.
I believe. Yeah, make a ranged spell attack.
Cool, go for it.
That's a 13.
13 hits.
Right, so 2d8. Where's me 8s? Ooh, 15 damage.
15 damage. Nice.
And it has disadvantage against attacking me until the end of my next turn.
Well, you won't need that, because describe how it dies.
A ghostly hand appears in front of it and chokes the life out of it.
Cool. So as that hand lifts the boar up, you see that it has been taxidermied. Its belly is actually cut open and sewn back up. And as it squeals its last squeal, you notice a small wisp disappear from its body as it lies prone on the ground.
Does the wisp stay?
No, it leaves the body.
It doesn't, and then it disappears.
Yeah. Okay. The badger is closest to Arlo. It is going to make a bite attack against you. That is a bad roll, so that's 5 to hit, which I assume doesn't hit.
Nope.
Great. Badger can't do much else, so that's its turn. Who is it now? It's Aiden.
Yep. So I am going to cast a cantrip of Sacred Flame. So the badger must make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 damage. So I just turn and go, fucking badger.
It failed.
It failed. Okay. 8 plus 4, 12.
12 damage?
Yep.
Grab what happens to this badger.
Just engulfs it in flames.
Cool. You guys do notice the smell of like stale hair burning now in your nostrils. This badger's out for the count.
And then I will use a bonus action to cast Magic Weapon on Arlo. Arlo has a weapon. That character. I don't know people's names.
How long does that last?
1 hour with concentration.
Nice.
So his weapon is now a +1 magic weapon?
Yep.
Cool. Arlo, do you have a weapon?
I have several. So I would assume that the thing takes account to, like, say, one weapon as opposed to anything I have. So
whichever weapon you have equipped.
Cool. In that case, it'll go to my greatsword. In that case.
Okay. So you have +1 on attack rolls and +1 damage. Extra.
Okay.
And it's a magical weapon.
That's a magical weapon.
Yeah, very important. Now, it's Arlo's turn. These animals roll bad.
Oh,
Okay.
So,
what can you do from the safety of this candle?
well, I do have some javelins on me, funny enough.
Ooh.
So I'm going to throw one javelin at the bear.
Cool. Go ahead and make your attack roll for me, please.
Very well. 20.
Nice.
20, as in not 20 or total?
Oh, no, 20 total.
Cool. So that definitely hits. You can roll damage.
Smashing. I will. 9.
9 damage. So you do see a javelin stick into the bear. As this is one of the bulkier animals here, it kind of and shrugs it off. Is there anything else you can do for your turn?
I'd probably throw another one just to be sure, to be honest, because I do have should be able to do two attacks.
Yes.
Yes. So I'll throw another javelin in that case.
Cool. How many javelins do you have just for my own?
I've got 4, so this will use up my 2.
Cool. Go for it.
Okay. And that is a 19.
19 hits.
Okay, and we go again. And that is a 5.
It's 5. Okay. Yeah, this one sticks into it in a somewhat less crucial area. You see this one stick into what appears to be just mounds of fat on its shoulder.
Okay.
It is now the wolf's turn. This wolf has 50 feet of movement. You just get out my ruler. So yeah, this entire thing diameter is 40 foot, so it can definitely reach you guys. Yeah, so this wolf is going to move towards you. It's going to stand at about 15 feet away from you. You notice this wolf is it's pretty big, and actually its fur is matte white. It's an impressive specimen. You would be enamored by it if you did not see it draw in a deep breath and exhale a massive cone of cold in a 15-foot radius. Sorry, a 15-foot cone of cold breath towards you. So I would like everyone to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
10.
13.
6.
6, and you said 10?
Yeah.
Cool. So the only person to pass was whoever got the 13?
Yeah, that was me.
Cool. So you take half damage from this.
Okay.
So that's 14 points of damage.
No, that's 7.
Yeah, you get the feeling this was probably the boss. Comes to the bear's turn. And it is just going to make its way towards you. So it can definitely make its way towards you. And the brown bear, I think it's going to go for the biggest guy who's just throwing sticks at him. So he is going to make a bite attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that misses. Okay. And then he gets a secondary attack as a follow-up with one of his claws to slash at you. And that is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Ah, fucking bad rolls. You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
It's top of the round again, so that's you, Al.
Not looking good. How high is the ceiling?
Let's say 18 feet. 3 times your height.
Okay. So 3 squares.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these undead?
You can try something to find out.
Oh, they're close. Okay, I'm going to do a Chaos Bolt.
Cool. What's that do?
So I make a ranged spell attack. So I will do that on the bear. So a 16, I imagine, hits.
16 hits, yeah.
Okay, so roll 2d8 and a d6. No, so I roll 2d8s and I pick one of the d8s to pick the type of damage, and if they're the same number, I get to pass the damage on to another person, but they're not the same number, so I don't get to do that. But that will be 12 points of force damage.
You see this bear blast backwards into the wall. Describe what happens to it.
I shoot a bolt out from my hand straight towards the bear, and it causes all of its sutures and stuffings to burst out.
Oh, delightfully gruesome. This bear is no threat to anyone anymore. You see the wisp escape from this now mangled body.
And then I'm going to move to the edge of the circle.
Fair. Go ahead and move your character if you can.
So, can I?
I'll unlock the circle and move it out of the way. So, where do you want him? You want him up here?
So just like there, yeah.
Cool. Aiden, I believe it's your turn.
Yep. Gonna make a risky move. I'm going to try and channel divinity to turn undead.
Nice. So how's turn undead work?
So I present my holy symbol, so I take a rock out of my pocket.
Yes.
Any creature within 30 foot must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails the saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. It will spend its time to move as far away from me as possible, and it can't willingly move in 30 feet. And if it's and then I can destroy undead with this. If it fails the saving throw against you, the creature is instantly destroyed if the challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold on the undead table. So if it's half, well, I'm trying to work this out. It's very badly worded.
Yeah, if it's a CR of half or lower when you're level 5.
Yeah, half or lower. So if its challenge rating is half or lower, the throw.
Cool. What's your spell save DC?
14.
14. That's he just fails. So he's now turned. He is undead.
But the thing is, it's challenge rating, not its save. For to destroy it.
Yes. It's not destroyed.
Okay.
It's a higher challenge rating than a half.
Okay.
It gets turned no matter what, though.
It is turned.
Yeah.
It's just not instantly destroyed. But nice move. I like it. It now has to be as far away from you as possible. Okay, Arlo, you're up. Unless you want to move with the candle.
Yeah, I'll try and move a bit forward with the candle, just out of its range, but... Oh, yeah, him. Okay, I won't move forward with the candle.
You want to keep everyone just on the cusp of the candle.
Yeah.
Great.
Try and get him in swiping range.
If you want to climb up onto the table, you could do that.
Sure.
Cool.
Oh, I moved that thing.
I've moved it, don't worry.
There we go. And just keep everyone within the candle, and can I get it just within range that if Arlo's in the candle, he could hit the wolf?
Yeah, I think that's set up as it is now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now you're thinking with candles.
Jolly good.
Arlo, your turn.
Indeed. So, out comes the great sword.
Yes.
And I'm going to hit that goddamn wolf.
So you want to move to it?
Yeah.
So you're going to run right up to the wolf. And take your swing, my friend.
All right, then. 19.
19 definitely hits.
Okay. So, 2d6, so 4 plus 9 makes it 12. And then the plus 1 then for
the
magic damage.
Yeah.
So that would be maths 13 damage.
Nice. So you take a big swipe across it, and the magic blade seems to be doing more to this. You can see as it shimmers along the edge of your blade that a wisp disappears from the wound inflicted in the wolf, but then pulls itself back in, almost whimpering away from the magical blade.
I'll go, neat. I'm going to use my second attack to go again.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. 20.
20 total?
Yeah.
Hits.
Okay. 6. Maximum. 6 and 6 plus 3 plus the 1. So that's, I can do maths, 16.
16. Yeah, as you swipe at it again, it takes a massive hit this time. It's actually one of its legs has come loose. It's now being knitted together by this wispy trail. Still up though.
Still up.
And it's now its turn. So yeah, it's going to make a bite attack then in that case. Against Arlo, who's just after hitting it. Six does a 15 hit.
It does.
Fucking terrible rolls. That's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, okay.
It goes back to Allister.
Sorry, so I'm gonna shove up. Oh, sorry. Can you move me up to the other end of the circle? Or just in front of Adean?
Yep. Up to here or just up here on the table?
Yeah, there.
Cool. Do you want to say you're sitting cross-legged on the stool?
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going to do a chill touch on him.
Cool. Go ahead and roll.
Does a 21 hit?
Weirdly enough, no. Yes, of course,
Aw.
21 hits.
Okay, so 10 damage.
10, nice.
And he... So yeah, only for... If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn, so it's only undead.
Cool. So it has advantage on attack rolls.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Aiden,
I'm just going to try my Sacred Flame again.
go for it.
So DC 14 for the wolf.
That is an 18.
Okay, that's me.
I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs.
Ooh, interesting.
I think you reroll and then I give somebody else advantage on their next attack.
Oh, must re-roll the d20 and use the lowest roll. Gotcha. That's a 4. That misses. Yeah, that fails.
Okay.
So yeah, I give advantage to somebody now?
You can now choose a different creature within range, and they have advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within 1 minute.
It's Arlo's next, right? So I'll give it to him.
Cool.
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice. It's looking very rough. It's patchwork now. It's falling apart. You can see its mouth kind of almost in a whimper as the tongue lolling out of it is hanging on by a thin thread of sinew. Arlo, you're up.
So I give a nod to the magic man, saying thank you very much, and I give another thwack at the great swords.
Thank you, Magic
This with
Man.
This with advantage, I presume.
Yeah.
So that would be a 23.
23, nice. And that's not a crit?
No, it was the 17 plus 6. So
Jesus. Plus your 1 from the magic?
Yeah.
oh no, just to hit the wolf first. So
No, but the magic
with
also
that
adds a
too.
+1 to that.
It hits
Oh, does it?
anyway.
Oh, well. That's good. Well, that's good to know. Well, it's a 24 then in that case.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
hits.
Smashing, right?
Smashing indeed. Let's smash him.
Smashing in fucking indeed.
Are you guys terrified of my horror campaign yet?
Yes, I'm nearly dead.
Yeah, same.
What?
11
You're-
damage.
Sorry, how much?
11 damage.
Describe what happens to this wolf.
So what I do is so it's very clearly on the way out. So I give a click to the magic man saying thank you very much. I look at the wolf looking at me, give it a little pat on the head, and then slash it across the chest, and off it goes, whisked away.
Yeah, it flies backwards and actually does break through that door that I had mentioned earlier. Cool. You guys are now out of the initiative. What would you like to do?
Are there any rats or anything around here?
You can make a perception check.
I will. Nope. That's a 7.
7. The house is almost supernaturally quiet.
Well, stairs or mystery door?
Any of you magic men know anything to heal? Because I got bitten by a fucking taxidermied wolf.
No, I don't.
Right, hold on.
But I am also very badly hurt.
My leg appears to be broken.
What's my best healing spell I have?
If anybody can find me a creature, I could heal from that, though.
Does the creature
Find
need to be living?
creature.
Does the creature what?
Need to be living?
Yes.
Ah, damn it.
Might be difficult in this house, buddy.
Okay, right. Okay, screw it, I can use up to first levels.
So 2 cure wounds.
Yeah.
What's the cast time on that?
Just one action.
6 seconds. Cool.
So that's 1d8 for each of us.
Plus your wisdom modifier.
That's my wisdom modifier.
So you roll it.
It's great that you guys have swapped roles, so now you can help each other.
No, I'm nowhere near as damaging as Callus.
10 for... I will go... Who's closest to me?
Me.
Okay, I just put my
think
hand
he
on
needs
your
it more
head
than I do.
as you're sitting on the chair. Boom, there you go. 10.
Oh, great.
And I'll reach over. Another 10. That's 2-8. Nice one.
Nice.
You miss a spot, but it'll do.
Cool. So you guys are healed up nicely.
Yeah. It'll do for now. No, it's good for now. It's good for now.
Cool. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to explore the basement? Do you want to head up those set of stairs, or would you want to look around the bar, or go into that room?
Anyone want to have just a quick drink?
No.
You seem pretty afraid of the bar there, pal. Any reason why?
Okay, that's it. I'm going to start walking towards the stairs and taking the candle with me.
Whoa. Hey, Candleman. Come back here for a second, yeah?
We never leave the candles light.
I'm assuming not, because you are frightened.
This candle doesn't last forever. We have to get this solved. There's no time for a drink.
You are passing by a rather large wine rack. It does come through the light if you attempt to take it.
You say that, but I'll grab it. I'll try and grab a. I'm going to use do a sleight of hand roll to try and grab a bottle of wine.
Sure.
Okay.
I start walking up the stairs. You see the type of company you have me keep?
I'd take one too.
Yeah, I got a 10 on that.
A 10. You openly grab 3 bottles and just stuff them under your arms.
I'm not being secret about this. I'm just grabbing a bottle.
Cool. Yeah, you notice this is a good vintage.
I
probably go for 20 gold pieces in the market.
I pop the cork and drink a little.
Nice. Go for it. Is there anything mechanical I should know about that?
Nope.
Excellent.
Unless it's a living being.
Well, wine is from grapes.
No, I'm just getting a buzz.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to move you guys in this sort of teleporty way here. So you make your way to the top of the stairs where there is a door. You guys kind of bundle up as close as you can to stay within the light of the candle. So you guys can see where you are, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yep. So you guys open the door?
Yep.
Ah.
So as you step into the den, you notice a comfortable living space, coated in dust after years of neglect. There's a large fireplace on the far side of the room. It comes to life as soon as you cross the threshold. So it lights the entire den. And because you came in from this side, you can also see this. Wonderful. So yeah, as soon as you cross the threshold into the den, the entire room is lit. You notice there's space for about a dozen people to sit comfortably. There's a comfortable armchair set directly in front of the fireplace. A small table next to the chair is a still open bottle of wine and an empty glass. On the carpet around the chair are some deep red stains. There are 4 bookshelves in the room with an assortment of sealed bottles of alcohol in them. Sat in the chair are the skeletal remains of Helen's husband, Nathaniel, sitting in front of the fire in his favourite chair. He is dressed in fine garments, although they hang a bit loose without the flesh of his body holding it together. So, what would you guys like to do in this room? The free first minute candle is now burnt out, and you're starting on your second one.
This fireplace is lit, is it?
That's it. Yeah,
And it's creating light.
it's creating light, yes. The candle also has its radius still of warding light.
Does a dancing lights cantrip work?
If you would like to try,
Yeah.
it's still not working.
Okay.
You have to assume that whatever supernatural force is stopping magical lights from working, it's just not affecting this fire.
Anybody mind if I stab this skeleton?
Funny, I was going to slap him across the head to see if he was asleep.
Okay.
Go for it.
I could run a medicine check and see what killed him first.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you approaching the skeleton?
I guess so, yeah.
Cool.
I'm staying as far away as I can while in the light.
Cool. Arlo?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a slap across the head, going, wakey wakey.
Can I? Okay.
As soon as you cross the threshold and step towards him, you hear Helen's voice whisper throughout the room. He had no trouble laying hands on his own wife, so I'm sure he will have no issue ripping the flesh from your body. Could everyone please roll initiative? As the Lord Nathaniel Nerastrim rises from his chair, a ghoulish energy engulfs him. You are now engaged in combat with this gentleman.
Yeah, I got 19.
I got 17.
I got 13.
Arlo, you're up first.
Delightful. So, as I go to twat him across the head, obviously his spear comes up instead. So, presuming that the spirit is still in range, I'm going to try and hit him with my greatsword. Right, well, then I'm going to go and hit the solid bit. Try and hit a solid bit. So,
Go for it.
so that's a 22.
22 hits.
Excellent. Okay. 6, 2 plus the 3 plus the 1, so that is 12.
12. You hit him solidly, really well. Doesn't seem to do what you were expecting it to. The head slowly creaks and as
He
his
does
eyes
have a
match
magic
yours.
weapon.
Doesn't seem to do what you think it does.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as it should.
Right, that normally works. Do you know what? I'll try it again. I'm going to hit him a second time with the sword.
Go for it.
And that is a 11. Oh, sorry, 12 actually. I forgot to plus the 1.
Cool. Same thing again. You hit him with a solid hit. Weirdly enough, it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as it should. He seems to be supernaturally charged, almost resistant to these spells. Whatever curse is infecting the house seems to be channeled into him at the minute.
Oh, I said it. My sword's not working. Do you guys want to have a go with him?
Let's do this.
Cool. Is that your go, Arlo?
That's my go. I'm probably going to take a few steps back and just let the magic man have a go at him.
Cool. I will say you guys are no longer fighting because your minute is up.
Cool.
Alistair, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast a mind sliver. So he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. That is a 9.
Nope. Right. He takes 10 damage and he's to subtract a d4 from the next saving throw he makes before the end of my next turn.
It is now Aiden's turn. Yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I'm just asking if the turn's over.
Yes, sorry, yeah. Go ahead.
What should I do?
Oh, you're asking your god?
Always gets me in trouble. Can I roll a perception check and see if there's anything that looks tied to him.
Go for it, yeah.
19.
The 19. You notice what you thought was a skeleton rise from the chair. It's just a skeletal figure that rose. There is a small, kind of almost decrepit body now sitting in the chair, like matching the position where this man in his prime undeath is standing.
Okay.
So there does appear to be a physical body attached to this magically generated one.
Can I cast Sacred Flame on the corpse?
You may, yeah.
Does it have to make a save?
It does.
Okay, so
12.
Fails.
Fails. Roll damage.
10.
Sorry, does it need to take D4 away from that save?
It failed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm asking, is it only once that this D4 happens, or is it every time until your next turn?
It says from the next saving throw, so just once.
Cool. Yeah, it fails, but it doesn't need to roll the D4 again.
No.
Cool. So how much damage?
10.
10. And that is radiant damage?
Yes.
Yeah, you see visibly recoils at this time. It seems to have done quite a bit more damage than the attacks against the body have done.
Okay, guys, target the body.
With fucking pleasure.
I'm gonna try and back up as well.
You're going to back yourselves against the wall?
I'm gonna back up so I'm not first hit. I'm gonna give him at least a choice.
Fair. With that, this undead spectre of the Lord of the House is going to walk straight through the chair and step with purpose towards you all. You've all done something to him, so I'm going to let fate decide which one of you he attacks. Allister, he's going to reach out his hand towards you.
Can I silvery barbs that roll?
Nope.
No, I can't.
Can you silvery barbs attack rolls?
Yes, but that's not what you rolled for.
No, I'm asking if you can, just for my own edification.
Yeah, it's attack and saving throws and ability checks, is it? I'm not
Any
sure.
D20? Cool.
I think so, yeah.
So he's going to reach out, and I assume a 6 doesn't hit.
Oh, thank God, no.
As he reaches his incorporeal hand towards you, stops short just at your face. Almost holding himself back. That's going to be his turn.
Should the ward not be keeping him back?
No, the ward is not tied to him. The ward is made from Helen's hair.
Ah.
Cool. We're top of the round again, so I believe that's Arlo.
It is. So I'm going to start.
I'll just describe the scene you see now.
Mm-hmm.
You see dim glowing light from the candle beside you. You see this ghostly glow of him. You notice now you can almost see through him to the dancing flames in the fireplace behind. And all of these lights are just kind of muddling with your head a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So do that with what you will.
Indeed. So as Magic Guy said earlier on, to target the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
The body that's sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
Right then. So, Candleman, you're with me. So I'm going to try and you sidestep the spectral ghost and then try and hit the body with my greatsword.
Okay. How are you getting through the
well, I was suggesting as a bonus action, I have got fast movement, but I would suggest perhaps I can do an athletics check to see if I can roll past him.
Sorry, no, I'm you're leaving the candle range, right?
Oh no, I was gonna say to get
So you want to take both of your companions with you to the body through the enemy.
well, that would be that's my intention. Whether they want to follow me is another question.
Have some DM inspiration.
Brute force, brute force, brute force.
I'm going to have you make a persuasion check against the other two. You can tell us what you roll.
Okay. 16?
16, pretty persuasive. Does he convince you guys?
Yeah.
So what does he want to do?
He wants us to charge through the ghostly form towards the body.
Yeah, I'll charge around the ghostly form, sure.
Cool. Can everyone give me a group athletics check? This is beautiful.
22.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, 16.
13.
30. That's pretty damn good. You guys do manage to move your positions. You actually, Arlo, run straight through him, and he turns incorporeal as you pass through. The other two go around him in a somewhat more sensible manner.
Yeah.
You arrive at the chair and the body.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
I thought I heard a voice saying, "Throw him in the fire."
Throw him in the fire.
Now, is that actually a joke, or is that meant to work?
Well, fire worked last time.
Yeah. Okay, I've been contemplating with thoughts here. Dilemma. You know what? Fuck it, for flavor. Let's throw him into the fire.
Okay, give me a strength check, please.
Strength check, and that is a 10.
Silvery barbs.
You're forcing him to take the lowest roll. You know that, right?
Oh, am I? Oh, I thought it was just you take this. Okay, no, never mind.
Hold on.
Well, you know what? In that case, then I'll use up my DM inspiration and go again.
Okay.
Let's see if we make the spot work. And good thing I did. 18.
18. You lift up the chair.
This is what you wanted, yeah? Fuck, it's all
you
going in.
Smash it like a full-on quarterback punt touchdown go into the fire. As the chair and the bones and body explode in these flames, actually pieces of the body, like the lower torso with its singed jacket, the left shoe, weirdly enough, still containing a foot, roll out. Please go ahead and roll some fire damage. So roll, please, 4d6 for me.
4d6, did you say, was it?
Yeah.
4d6. Okay, so we have 6, 1, 6 again, and 2. So 15.
15 doubled because it's fire damage. Yeah, this white, having its body been mangled, it takes the full force of the damage to its body.
Mm-hmm.
And then some, because it's no longer tied to it. And you can see the fear and pain in its eyes give way to relief as the soul doesn't move on to its rightful afterlife, just simply ceases existing in its tormented state. You killed Nathaniel Nerastrim, the Lord of the Manor.
I was just picturing our charge had like different levels of enthusiasm in the screams.
I properly imagine it's like a shoulder tackle through him, combat roll, sideswipe, and go. I was about to go for the great sword, and then you go, "Come in the fire." Does that work? It worked before. Fair enough. Chair, body into the fire.
It's the full-on punch straight in. Okay, the fire dies actually now. Returning the room to darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are now only lit by your candle.
For flavor, can I pick up the shoe that with the foot still in as a prize?
You may. In fact, you guys can search the body if you would like.
What's left of it?
Yeah.
Right. I'm just taking this going like, look, I know the foot's not much worth to use, but if I find another one of these, I can sell this for about 20 gold. So, mine.
Beautiful.
Sure, I'll search the body.
Cool. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Perception or investigation?
Yeah, your choice.
Oh, well then I will do perception. 19.
19, pretty damn good. In whatever amount of time you can, you find his wedding band within the flames, somehow untarnished. Oh, not flames, within the fireplace. So you can take that. That's a silver ring worth 75 gold.
Does it have an inscription?
To my darling, from my darling Helen, may we be forever bound, our souls together entwined.
Okay.
You also find a small golden key in his jacket pocket. And with the perception check, I will say you also notice a small note. Seems to have fallen out of his pocket on the chair. And I will tell you what the note says.
Please.
So can you guys read that?
Mm-hmm.
Orange is below blue, blue is right of white, black is right of green, green is right of violet, violet below black, red left of yellow and above white, yellow left of orange and below violet, white below green and above yellow. And you also notice a small watermark with your 19 perception. Atlas locks, Ethicus Premier magical saves.
Do I need to write that down?
This investigation cost you 2 minutes of time. Okay, what would you guys like to do? So you do write down the items you retained.
We still have the note?
You still have the note, yeah. So to lay out the room for you, to the north there is a door. To the east and west there is another door. Directly to the south there appears to be a hallway leading out. It seems to branch off towards the east. And then there's another, what appears to be a shrouded doorway off to the southwest. It's your choice, whichever. If you want to say one of the 5 rooms to explore, there's also one directly to the south or down one of the hallways. It's your call. So each cardinal direction and then southwest for the doors.
Well, Candleman, you're the ones leading the way, so you pick a door. Hope for the best.
Did you call me?
Candleman.
No. That was offensive. Okay.
Not more offensive than holding a candle, if you ask me.
Well, you hold the candle then.
I don't want to hold the candle. You hold the candle.
I can't let the other guy hold the candle. He's too squishy.
Here, are you hearing this? How many voices have you got in your head there, pal? Because I kind of 4 so far.
Hey guys, you've burnt another minute of time arguing.
East door, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you.
My intuition is telling me.
Cool. You guys are going... Sorry, east, you said. I went to the west. Okay. As you push open the door, your noses are immediately assailed by a stench, a smell of a decaying corpse. You see yourselves in the dining room. This elegant dining room could seat 6 guests comfortably. There are plates and silverware aligned on the table. Yes, made of actual silver. Cloth napkins are all neatly folded and prepared on the side of the table as if everyone were about to sit down for dinner. There's a large cupboard to the left side of the room. This rancid smell is completely filling your nostrils. It's overpowering your senses almost. What would you guys like to do?
Well, when we walk in, I was going to go, ugh, it's not the Gorkhaven.
I'm going to prestidigitation into my nose and just make it smell nice.
Okay. So do you guys want to give me a perception check, please?
Certainly.
14.
Nice.
8.
Sorry. 12. Oh no, sorry, 15.
Oh, okay.
I forget I can actually add on that one, unlike most of my others.
Good. With an 8, you see a large stuffed deer's head, and you assume that has to be what's caused the smell. On a 14, you were looking for a live animal, like a rat or something before, right?
I was.
You hear her scurrying in the cupboard to the left of the room as you enter. On a 15, you immediately pinpoint where the body is. You see what appears to be a young man barely out of his teens with several stab wounds in his back. As you can actually see every one of the steak knives from the table jammed into his back. Sorry, who's holding the candle? I forget who. You guys were swapping it around, right?
No, I have it. I was like, look.
Yeah.
I turn behind me. Look, if you can make more of these candles, that would be useful. And if that's what, your job is, you could tell people that. It's quite a useful industry.
I walk through Adean towards the cupboard.
Okay. Do you guys want to follow him to keep him in the candlelight, or?
Oh, I'm not holding the candle.
No, I'm asking to keep you in the candlelight.
I don't leave the light.
Okay, you can hear rustling quite loud now in the cabinet, but if you want to look inside, you would need to step outside.
Okay, I'll walk a little bit forward.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I need to go. Do you want to open the cupboard?
Everybody, get ready. I just crack open the cupboard a little bit.
You see a rat staring straight at you. Its black beady eyes glistening with the flickering of light.
I bite it.
No, you don't, because as soon as you open the cabinet, it looks at you for a beat and then explodes.
Ah!
You guys are covered in blood. I'm going to need whoever holding the candle to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw, or the candle will be extinguished.
7.
Candle is extinguished. Can be relit just fine, I will say that. It'll take you an action. However, Helen has now immediately flown into the room, and she's going to make an attack roll against whoever's holding the candle. That is a 12.
That does not hit.
So she does a flyby and swings low towards you before circling around. Do you want to make a sleight of hand check to see if you can relight it?
Can I just use prestidigitation to light it?
You can.
I do that.
Just before she does that, you see her hands raise up as the silverware and cups levitate around her and start flying towards you guys as an attack roll. So that's an 11 against Allister.
Just hits.
That is a 10 against Arlo.
Doesn't hit me.
Cool. So that's 2d4 damage. That is 3 points of piercing damage for Al. As you press to digitate the candle backlit. She kind of shrieks because she was in the flame, gets knocked back, and flies through the wall. No time to relax, however, as you hear the scuttering sound of more rats running towards you along the beams and through the table legs. They are going to make several attempts to jump at you. What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to run up onto the wall.
Cool.
What were they again?
You guys can hear several rats running towards you to attempt to extinguish these flames.
Grand. I'm going to jump onto the table and...
I'm just imagining you now, like, jumping on it. Ah!
It's like, and maybe see if I can bring... Well, I'll see what Adean is doing, but I presume he is either doing something similar or floating or whatever the fuck he wants to do, because he's, one of those guys.
I guess I jump on a table too.
Cool, you do that.
Right, so
you're on the wall, Allister?
If the light is leaving me, I'm going to jump off the wall into the light.
I'd say the light is covering this entire corner. So
yeah,
we'll be generous with squares.
Okay.
So just as you do that, one rat drops down from a banister on the ceiling. It's going to explode. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Me?
No, whoever's holding the candle.
Sorry, a what? DC what?
Just roll a dexterity throw.
7 again.
The candle goes out again as it's covered in blood. Helen swoops back in. She's going to pull the knives directly out of his body and launch them at each of you. So against I'm going from top to bottom. Allister does a... What's that? 6 plus 5 and 11 hits.
Yep.
And that's a 7 against Adean.
Nope.
And that is a 23 against Arlo.
That hits me, yeah.
Cool. So that is 5 points of damage to Allister. And 3 points of damage to Arlo.
Okay.
Are you guys attempting to relight?
Prestidigitation.
Cool.
Hold on. Can I try and move forward a bit to catch her in the light?
You can if you want.
I just want to see what it does properly.
So
before you light it, like...
Yeah, as you're light now, try and move forward a bit to try and catch her with it.
So when the candle's lit, you see her blasted out with extreme force. She shrieks as she's thrown out.
Okay.
Get out of here.
We're getting pretty badly mauled here, so...
Yeah. Can we get out of the room with the exploding fucking rats, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Right. Come on.
You know, guys, not lying, but I think burning her corpse might solve this, but also maybe burning this whole building down.
Well, fire worked once already. I think one of your multiple voices said that.
I only have one voice.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Are you a religious man?
Religious? Jesus.
Yeah, I have the same answer myself, but dear God.
Yes.
Not you. You're barely a god.
I'm sort of the opposite of religious.
Anti-religious?
I know there's higher powers and I kind of want to kill them.
Do you know how to kill them?
Guys, while you're doing these things, your brain is melting. Another rat is going to jump at you guys.
We're running out.
We were already said we were running out.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you guys. Do you want to head north or out of the room?
Back to where we came.
Yeah.
Cool. The rats attempt to follow you out. You see 3 of them at the doorway.
Oh, Christ. Can I cast Sacred Flame and try and burn one of them?
Can I
Okay,
shut the
just-
door behind me?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to attempt to eat one, but sure.
No, they're exploding. Like, it's a bit.
So you catch one in the door. It explodes, but you're far enough away that the candle's protected. You cast a Sacred Flame, engulfing one. And there's one more. Say, to be kind to Allister, he's at your feet if you want to try and eat him.
Sure, I'll roll to attack.
Go for it.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Is this undead?
Nope.
Okay. So it deals 5 damage and I heal 5
Cool.
if it's not undead.
What do you do with them? Do you just eat them or do you soak them?
Oh, I'm drinking it.
I turn. It's like, yeah, and they think I'm the weird one.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to the rations. Thanks.
Nice.
Is it dead?
Oh yeah, like it's a rat.
Okay.
Cool. So what do you guys want to do? There's no more rats in that room. You can't hear any more movement.
Yeah, I'm not going back in there.
Right then. Well, lead the way, Candleman.
Okay. We have to think of a plan here. I'd say we have to find the corpse of the woman and burn it.
Yes.
That seems sensible to me.
Okay, that's. So can we go to the southeastern? Is that a hallway? So the bottom right.
Bottom right of the room. So to the east, there is a hallway leading up that way.
Yeah, we'll try.
I'll move you down here and let you see it.
We'll try and take that hallway.
Cool. You guys lost another minute in that room. So let me just get this for you. So you see this doorway, hallway leading out to the front door. This front door is, however, as soon as you look at it, it slams shut and locks. This hallway here leads up this way. There does appear to be a door off the front door. Could be a storage room of some kind. But this hallway then branches up and turns into a T-junction. Yeah, crossroads, rather.
Okay, let's go for the crossroads.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys are moving to the center of that. You see one leads towards a small, what would have been a nice nook with a wind box. It's been completely boarded up. There's no light getting in there now. To the south, there is a single door, slightly ajar. And to the north, you see what appears to be the back door and 2 more doors along the hallway.
Okay, we go north and take the first door. I'm taking charge of this.
The first door or the top door? Sorry.
First door.
Okay.
Oh.
So do you guys enter the room?
I suppose.
You enter a bedroom, and the room is muted in colors. There are whites, grays, faded pinks. They dominate the colors of the furniture. The walls are covered in paintings, but they all seem to be by the same artist, who has a conservative style, and no vibrant colors have been used in them. On a dresser to your left sits an urn. It's the only thing decorated with any sort of color in the room. On the wall directly behind the urn is a piece of framed canvas with the words, "Without you, the world has lost its color."
Is it signed?
Nope.
Let's go investigate the urn.
Okay. You guys walk towards the urn. To investigate the urn will cost you a minute.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bear with me while I fix your timer. Cool. So as you approach the urn, I want you guys to roll either an investigation or a perception check for me. Whoever wants to do it, let me know.
I'll do it. 21. Perception.
21. The urn is bright. It seems to have been gifted to her. It seems to be a prized possession. You do look from this art piece to paintings on the walls, and you notice that the character in them, the landscapes, small shadowy figures somewhat in the background. With a 19, you notice that's a bit more prominent in the frame than I thought it was.
21.
21. Yeah, sorry. It's a bit more prominent in the frame than you thought it was when you were standing at the door.
I'm going to take the urn.
Okay.
Is there anything inside?
No, it's empty.
Oh. Hope it had.
You guys want to look around the room?
Yeah, let's investigate a bit more.
That will cost you 2 minutes of time.
Okay, guys, do you want to investigate?
Well, what's this? What's with this paintings and the shadowy figures? Is that what we're seeing of them?
You didn't make the investigation check, so you wouldn't know about this unless he told you.
Okay. Hey, big guy, hit that painting.
Hit a price? You want me to hit a potentially priceless piece of art just for your ramification? I'm in. Right, dagger. Let's go for it.
No, great sword.
Oh well, who am I to refuse?
Want this to be a magic attack?
Magic attack indeed. So, do you want the one of the nice green landscape, or the one about the one there by the seaside? Which one do you hate like the most?
One in front of me at the urn. So
right, let's do it.
That's not a painting. That's the framed phrase. Without you.
Okay. You hit whichever one you want. I'm going to bash the one in front of me with a mace.
Wait, I take out the note that I have that talks about colors. Are there lots of colors in these paintings?
No, they're very muted colors: grays, pinks, yellows. Not a lot. It's all faded.
Oh, okay.
What's the note say?
It's about orange is below blue, blue is right of white.
Do you guys want to read the note again?
Yes, I guess so.
Does it matter in here if there's not much colors? We want to waste time on that?
Yeah, if you want, I was going to say if you want to read the note, it'll cost you a minute.
No.
Nah, let's
wait. Read the note.
Really?
So hold on. None of the colors represent what we have here, right?
There's not.
There's not enough colors. There's more. Ironically, there's more colors on this black and white note than there are in the things of this somewhat artistic room.
If we combine paintings, could we make new colors? Do they seem magic?
You can give me an investigation check or a perception check if you want, but it'll cost you 2 minutes.
Can I just beat the shit out of this painting?
Do it.
Okay, do it.
All right, fine. I'll roll damage against a piece of art.
Go ahead and roll that roll.
Okay, roll attack roll. 17.
Which one are you attacking?
Let's go, not the one with the phrase, the one that's the actual landscape with the shadowy figure in it.
The one beside the bedside cabinet.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Bedside table. Cool.
We'll move over towards it.
Okay, thank you for preempting that. Yeah, it's a painting. You cut it in half and the lower half falls.
Was something meant to happen there when they did that?
Yeah, I thought it would release something. I turned to the empty space beside me. What do you think? You know this crap more than me.
While he's talking to whoever, I opened this bedside locker.
Oh, cool. Go ahead. You find a small diary inside.
More reading. I don't open the diary. Does it have a title or anything written on the outside?
Has like a small latch, so you assume it's whoever the occupant's personal journal is.
Give me the diary.
I give him the diary.
I open it in one hand and just occasionally flick pages.
Cool. I'll say that'll take you 1 minute to flick through it.
I'm not reading it. I'm going to hold it out beside me while we continue on.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to make a roll for that. You cheeky cunt. Okay. So you guys are gonna you're gonna watch him do something really weird as you guys are gonna step outside, I assume.
Yes.
Cool. Beautiful.
Wait, what? Okay.
I mean, like you can question him about this if you want.
No, I thought he was leaving the light and staying on his own.
Are you getting your imaginary friend to read that book, are you?
Not technically imaginary.
You didn't answer the fucking question. Never mind. Let's go.
What does he say? Is it interesting?
It'll
He
take
isn't
him
a
some
fast
time to
reader.
read that.
Yeah, he isn't a fast reader. I know he gets bored a lot, but
It's so stupid. I love it. Just give me a second. I need to get something for you. Jesus, beautiful, guys. Thank you for that. That's after these 4 candles have burned out. These 4 winning candles have burned out. You get that information. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So, what do you guys want to do?
So if you're still holding the candle and you have the book in your other hand,
yeah, here, someone else take the candle for a bit.
your turn.
Who, me?
Yeah, go for it. Come on, lead the way.
No, is it his invisible friend will carry it?
I carry the candle
Off you go. Go on, lead the way. Let's go.
and head up to the next door.
Cool. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Now. As soon as you push open the door, you're kind of almost assailed by how bright and cheerful this room is.
Okay.
It's almost entirely wallpapered in yellow. There are yellow curtains. It's a bit faded now with dirt and grime, but all around is like what would have been an immaculately kept collection of teacups from all over. You see some fine ethic and craftsmanship. You see some orc ones. You see some from the Feywild. It's beautiful. It must have taken years for them to collect this amount of.
What colors are they?
Mostly porcelain. The ones from the Feywild are actually made of flowers, so they're bright reds and greens.
Do we want to go in?
Yeah.
I walk in.
Cool.
There's the book coming along. Need me to turn the page?
You just keep flicking. So the room is bright and happy. The style clashes with the rest of the house with its bright yellow curtains, painted white walls, and collection of assorted teacups. There's a small twin-sized bed with yellow sheets, covered in a dozen throw pillows. Sitting on this bed is a small silver mirror.
Well, I guess we know where we're going next.
Did your god tell you something?
You still read.
Don't think of him as a god. Think of him as a hindrance.
I generally do.
So we investigate the room then, yeah?
Yeah, in we go.
Right.
Cool.
Okay. We both roll perceptions.
I mean, you guys can roll a investigation or perception. Depends on what you want to do.
Investigation, 19.
May I just ask, do you guys believe he exists?
Talking to us or someone else?
No to use.
They all exist. They're just bad.
Look, there's another guy for you to follow.
I was live by all credence. No gods, no masters.
Cool. The room appears to be as it is on face value. The only thing interesting or seemingly out of place is that mirror.
Put my hand under the mattress.
Okay.
Do I find anything?
Under the mattress.
Yeah.
You find the carpet under here slightly less worn.
Yeah, I take the mirror.
Okay. Nothing happens when you pick it up.
Okay, I'm keeping it.
You don't look at
I hold it up to Alistair's face.
it. Oh, that's an interesting one. Allister, do you have a reflection?
I'm not a vampire, so yes.
You see in the mirror a smiling razor-sharp set of teeth directly behind your shoulder, towards your ear, and glowing red eyes stare at you.
Say that again. You cut out.
There's a face, a grinning, almost like a Cheshire cat, with sharp teeth right by your ear, as its glowing eyes are staring out of the mirror towards you, right behind your ear.
I do that thing where you lift up your hand to the side and punch behind you.
It moves to the other side of you, almost mocking you.
Hello.
You don't hear anything.
There's a dude in here.
You do get the feeling that there's something right over your shoulder now.
I touch the mirror, the glass.
Okay. You don't want to look and see if it's behind you. You just want to touch the glass.
No, I'm not looking. I'm just touching the glass.
Okay. It's glass. You leave a fingerprint on it.
Guys, is there anything behind me?
No.
What? Sorry, I was looking at teacups. What's wrong with you?
I spin around.
Nothing there?
I look in the mirror.
There's nothing there?
Yeah, I don't know what you're on about. There you go, you can have it.
When you try to look around, you see in the darkness behind Aiden, the eyes and teeth just peering out of the darkness, smiling at you. It blinks and vanishes from sight.
You're right there. You look paler than normal.
Like in the room, the reflection is in the room.
Whatever was in the reflection, you saw in the darkness behind Aiden's. Where it would have been in the mirror on you, right behind his ear.
Does it remind me of Helen? Is that her name?
You can go ahead and make a history check if you want.
Okay. 6.
You didn't really get a good look at her when she was slashing at you with cleavers before.
Yeah, makes sense. And it never came in to the light.
It's the vision you saw in the mirror. When you turned around, you saw that vision in the mirror on him. So it's still the reflection in the mirror. When you turned around, you're holding the mirror and you saw it then on him. So it was no longer behind your reflection.
Okay, I pocket it.
You pocket the mirror?
Yeah.
Cool. As soon as you put it in your pocket, you feel a small tickling behind your ear.
I just try and rub behind my head. Like petting something behind my head.
Yeah, you feel nothing.
Okay. Cool, guys. This mirror's freaky. Maybe No, do we want to turn out the light for a second?
What are you on about?
This whole interaction cost you 3 minutes.
Ah.
Right. Are we look, two choices. We leave here or smashing all these teacups. Decide.
I'll smash teacups, be my guess. I say we try and get to the attic next.
Attic. Why the attic?
Just what I was told. It's from the diary.
Yeah, right. You with the candle. Come on. Lead us up.
I snuff out the candle.
You what?
My God.
Can I quickly try and cast Spirit Guardians?
You can cast it as a reaction if you want.
Yeah, can I cast Spirit Guardians?
What Spirit Guardians? Remind me.
So I cast a spell. A creature appears as fair angelic, my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures that and then I can designate any number of creatures that aren't affected.
It's a concentration.
It is concentration. Affected creature speed is halved. And when the creature enters the area for the first time on its turn, or it starts its turn in there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay. So you've got your Spirit Guardians up. I don't have anything to represent them, so we're going to put in another light source, but we're going to give it a blue aura.
As soon as I see her, I'm going to try and relight the candle.
What is the radius of your Spirit Guardians?
30 feet.
30 feet radius or diameter?
Radius. Hold on. Sorry. Spirit Guardians. Range self, 15 target, 15 foot radius. Okay, must be 15. Sorry.
So it's 30 foot
range.
diameter.
Yeah, 15 foot radius, 30 foot diameter.
Okay, so there's 2. Okay. So she's going to swoop in. She doesn't seem to be taking any real damage from the Guardians, but she is stunned momentarily when she passes through. And you say you want to relight the candle immediately?
Yep.
Cool. So the candle's relit.
So radiant damage does nothing.
She knocks back out. It did stun her. It stopped her from attacking you.
So, I might take from that when the candle's off, she comes in, we can stop her. Can we try and hit her?
Well, I
wouldn't.
Hey, you can't speak unless spoken to, damn ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe it's her body we want.
Yeah, literally angelic damage didn't hurt it there, so I don't think your sword will.
But my sword hits everything. Or is it used to?
By the way, thanks for getting those guys that owed you a favor to come help.
What? Right. So, attic, yeah?
Yeah, I would also like to point out there's now just kind of angels dancing around us.
And
How long does that last for?
10 minutes of concentration, although now magic weapon you no longer have.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Cool. I'm going to turn off your Spirit Guardians. Remember, it's on for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just so you don't have to drag that around with us as well. Cool. So where are you guys going to head?
to the hall.
Next door up and try and find the attic.
I'm going to say that whole interaction also cost you guys that minute. So you're on to 15 minutes now.
So that means the diary should be fully read then, yeah?
Oh, the diary's ready. Yeah, he got... Well, if there is a being that can read the diary nearby.
Yeah, we're going to the attic.
Do we know where the attic is?
Well, that's what we're going to find. We'll see if it's just next door up.
So yeah, we're going to the next door.
Up?
Yeah.
You crack open the door and you see the back garden and the tool shed.
I'm not going to lie, guys. We could just get out of here now.
But the money...
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I'm doing this to try and convert those yahoos. I don't think they're going to listen to me.
If you save their town, I'm sure they would.
Okay, but you guys have to back me up that the god done this.
I couldn't give a shit about your god. I'm in for the money and to get drunk
Yeah.
afterwards.
I don't care about the townspeople either. I'll tell them your god did it.
Yeah, that's all. You have to tell them they done it. If not, I am out of here. I'll find another
Whatever.
way to get this bastard off my back.
Deal.
Okay.
So
Okay.
back down the hall.
So I will say that for the sake of flavor, as you were saying that, you went up through the threshold to make your point, and the door slammed shut right in your face.
Maybe we can't leave.
Okay,
It's
come
all
on,
right.
let's try and
Want to
find
get
a
comfortable?
let's try and find a way up to the attic. Let's go down the bottom of this hallway now and try those doors.
Cool. So that I'll say that took another minute to get down the hallway.
God, long hallway.
Well, you guys did also have an interaction there. So we were on 49 minutes left of our candle. Though you guys have been rather conservative with it, blowing it out all the time. So
Oh, does that hold? Oh, yeah, I suppose it would.
cool. So you come to this door. Okay, as the door swings open, you find a rather impressive bedroom. It's smaller than some of the others, but it does seem to be rather welcoming. It's eloquently decorated. Would have anything that a guest might want if staying in such a place of luxury. A king-size bed with royal purple blankets, large fluffy pillows filled to the brim with feathers. And next to each side of the bed is a stand with a pitcher and glass of water, assortment of books, and a candle. There's a large window in the room that would ordinarily fill the space with natural light, but the boards outside prevent that. It would be quite lovely, if not for the body lying in the middle of the floor in bed.
Let's go in.
Can you just burn it quickly first?
Ah, no, the ghost fey things will protect us.
Okay.
Cool. I will say, you guys, with your passive perception, you notice this body is covered in deep, vicious cuts, and he does seem to be somewhat fresh body.
Oh, we found one of the villagers. Let's see if he has a spare candle on him.
Funny enough, lying next to him is half of a candle.
Oh, genius. Anything else on him?
Okay, hold on. I pick up the candle. I want you to snuff that one out. While I light this one.
Okay,
Three,
you guys are attempting to do this.
Okay.
We still have my fey protection here.
True. So I'm going to ask you guys to give me a coordinated sleight of hand check. So both of you together.
How about you just light yours, and then when you do that, a second later, I'll unlight mine.
Fair. But she could be a smart ghost and won't come after us at first.
Do you want me to?
No, yeah, we'll do it. I'll light mine first.
No, it'll turn mine off after he does it.
Okay.
Yep.
So both are currently lit.
Now, snuff yours.
Snuff.
Okay. I'm going to snuff this one then. And sorry, I'll just be swapping them over then. So what's left on this? It's exactly this. So that's what's left on the current other candle that you guys have.
Okay, great. Okay, yep. Let's put your one back on.
So you're swapping them back over?
That doesn't matter. I'll hand this one to him too.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Then we could spread out if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're snuffing one and you're relighting your original.
No,
not
I'll
yet.
keep mine. We'll keep mine lit.
Oh, sorry. Then in which case this is lit. Sorry. Sorry, I see everything all together and trying to tell that apart. Lit from unlit is hard to see.
Okay.
So you guys have one unlit candle now
Yeah.
that has, what did it have left on it? 40 minutes?
About 40. Yeah, I think 40. I think he said 49. So
Okay, sorry. We're going to do that then. This is what's left on this candle, but it's no longer ticking.
Okay.
And this candle is ticking now.
Cool. What we can do is maybe we have like a little symbol there underneath the candles to see which one is actually burning.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well,
In case you do.
Originally, what I had was that, but
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm going to sit. I need to keep them up for the counter, so I'm going to put one of these markers here to say this candle is currently snuffed.
Yeah, fair.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Cool. So you guys have another half hour added to your time. Would you like to look around this room?
Doesn't seem not.
Quick look.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a perception check.
13.
13?
Yeah.
You see that on the walls near the window. The glass itself has some deep cuts and scratches in it. They appear to have been made with a hand axe. And you notice that on the body and the floor, he's holding a hand axe. So he clearly tried to claw his way out from this wall in vain. Whatever he did, he managed to, in his haste, snuff the candle. You can assume that's what led to his demise.
I pick up the axe and give it to Arlo. For throwing.
I like your style.
It has a strange slime on it, which makes it sticky to the touch.
Ooh.
Maybe not as good at throwing.
Yeah, might be good for climbing.
You also now notice that the candle that you're currently holding is covered in the same slime, but it's been dried on.
Ew, ectoplasm.
I will say there's not much else of note in this room, lads.
Okay, let's go. Next room.
So you guys are unlocked. You can drag your marker, like the light source, wherever you want me to put you guys.
Okay, next room. Here.
Yeah, just the next one over.
Oh wait, no, there's no next room over from here, is there?
Yeah, that's a wall.
Okay, up and around.
Is that whole box is nothing?
There's a door
on the other
there
side.
where
It's on the other side of the hallway.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Just double check there. Was that a hand axe that you had there? Was it?
Yes, wasn't it?
Yeah. And just add that to the inventory here.
Cool. So it took you guys a minute to walk around to there.
Okay.
You guys are going to enter the storeroom?
Yep.
Cool. You notice in the sort of odds ends, things just thrown in from the hallway. There are some raincoats, boots, anything that you might need if you're going outside or heading to market, something like that. It's quite a messy storage space at the minute.
Nothing else.
You can make an investigation check if you want.
Right, quick one. 10.
10. With the 10 and 2 minutes of looking around, peering behind boxes, you do find a ladder.
Okay, taking the ladder up. Wait, is it up or down?
It's up. Sorry.
Okay, let's go up.
Cool.
Yeah. So have we gone in all the rooms?
We haven't gone to the west side yet.
And you haven't gone north of the dining room. Or to the room that was directly north of the den.
Well, that's full of rats.
The dining room was full of rats, but you've managed to kill them all.
Oh! I didn't realize they weren't infinite.
Okay, you find yourselves in the storage room. Let me just get the descriptor for you guys.
How long has passed since I cast a spell?
So that was 3 minutes plus 1 minute, so that was 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Before it ends, do we want to use it to attack her?
It should have automatically attacked her.
Yeah,
Well,
so she was stunned when she entered your vision. You couldn't see it do any particular damage while you were there.
So
But who knows? Who knows?
we could do. She comes in, stunned, couple of attacks, turn the light on again, and then just do that for a couple of times if
Okay,
she's
sure,
gonna.
I'm in.
But not right now. In like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, we'll have less time for emergencies, so quick.
Do it now.
Wait, is this the attic?
This is an attic, it appears.
Right, I'm
So-
gonna look
Sorry,
for a box.
I will just say you climb up the ladder, and the edges of the room are still some darkness, as this is quite a large room. There are numerous boxes all stacked up, most of which are cover sheets, all of which are coated in dust.
Okay,
Along with these boxes are some old paintings, broken furniture, and other such sundries.
light the other candles so we can split up. Look for a box with maps.
I will say, if you let me finish, off to the left is a set of beautiful double doors that will lead out onto a balcony, extending out over the front door. And there's a tiny bit of light seeping in. It's managing to bleed in despite Helen's best efforts to keep this place in shadow. So you can see a sliver of light between the door.
Okay,
Now, say what you were going to say.
spread out. Light the other candle was spread out, and search for a box with maps.
Okay.
You guys are
Do
lighting the other candle?
Yeah.
And
Cool.
do it quick.
Let me repurpose this then to the second candle. Who has that, Alistair?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys can make an investigation check for me then if you want.
Group one or just all of us?
Yeah. So you say you're looking for a box.
Yeah, everyone look for a box with maps.
Okay.
16.
Nat 20.
9.
9, you say.
I do.
With a 9, you hear a creaking on the floorboards under you. Who had the middle roll there?
Me, 16.
16. You kind of get distracted. It seems like the sliver of light is moving on the door frame, almost as if somebody is moving back and forth, like walking across the light outside the door. And the higher one, you find a box, and inside it are several maps. One that's a beautiful rendering of a large city with many beautiful towers stacked up. It's quite a grand city. It's almost like the jewel of this empire. There's another one that seems a small town, lots of pure water flowing through it. Can't make out the name. It's written in some gnomish or something.
Hey, I can read Gnomish.
Yeah, you do find the box.
I read
Here,
the
you want the
Gnomish.
box and there's some fancy coloured paper on this. Is this what you wanted?
Hands me the map, I can read Gnomish.
But you can actually read Gnomish.
Yeah,
And yeah,
I can read Gnomish this time.
the map is directions of Clearwater and its provinces.
There we go. Okay,
Clearwater.
move the box.
Right? Yeah,
Strength check, please.
certainly.
I will cast Guidance.
Cool. You can
Okay.
roll your guidance then. That's a plus D4.
That's a concentration spell.
Is it? Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Hold on.
So the search, I will say, thank you for reminding me, guys, cost you guys a minute on each candle.
Okay. I go roll the 12 on the strength check.
12, good enough. You struggle a little bit, not noticing that there isn't a box balanced on top of this box of maps, but you do manage to lift both boxes up and turn and set them down with some effort.
Right. Any reason for moving all this shy around?
The floorboard loose.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, lift up the floorboard. Get the crowbar.
Crowbar. Right.
Uh,
I'll do a strength check on that then, I presume.
No, it's a loose floorboard.
So just lift it up.
Yep.
All right. We'll do that.
Underneath, you find a rather arming-looking longsword, almost decorative but fierce in nature.
Ooh, fancy. I'll perhaps do either perception or investigation on the sword.
I know you're the one who read the book to find it, but you can't even use it.
Book you Oh, yeah, right. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful sword.
Look, sorry, he's asking for an offering for it. Like, could you give me that hand axe?
What, the sticky one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Off. There you go.
There, you can have that.
Okay, do you want to set it on fire or something for him?
Yeah, sure, I'll set it on fire.
Sorry, what?
I set the hand axe on fire.
Okay.
Great.
So, do you want to take the longsword?
I mean, if no one else is objecting, I'll take the longsword.
You take the longsword?
You can add a +1 longsword to your inventory.
Smashing. I will.
This is the Blade of Nerastrim.
Okay, guys, now it's time for the plan. I want to see if this longsword works on her.
Uh-huh.
You do hear some violent rattling now on the door.
Well, going by the sound, something's working.
Right. Alistair, come over here. Put out your candle. Stop wasting it.
While they've been doing that, I've been pulling out floorboards myself.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics saving throw, please.
There's bound to be more stuff around here.
I'm the one that heard the creak.
On a different floorboard away from us.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
7.
7, yeah, it's fine. It's like a beam does fall with you disturbing it, but it didn't hit you. You do get the feeling though that the integrity of this floor is not as up to par as you might want.
Please stop breaking the floor.
Fine, I go over to them and turn off my candle.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. We ready? I still have a little bit of this spell left to protect us.
Cool. You guys want to snuff out your candle, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
So what? Right. So do you two want to attack, and then when it comes to my turn, I'll light the candle again?
Yes. We'll do that way.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. On 3, 2, 1. Your candle snuffs. You guys are cast into pure darkness, except for the sliver of light from the doorway, which again seems to be flickering on and off as if somebody's moving back and forth across it.
No attack?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay, kick open the door.
I can do that with a strength check.
Yeah, you do it.
So you walk towards the door.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check, please.
7 check. Okay. 8.
8. Yeah, you notice anything?
Okay then. So now I'm going to do my strength check here. So.
Okay. You guys want to leave the candle off, yeah?
Hold on.
Cast dancing lights.
No joy.
No, not even here.
As much I should cast this, but I do not have the spell slots. I have to save them. So
The light is coming from the other side of this door, is it?
Yeah, it's a pretty bright light.
Just kick the frickin' door. Let's do this.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you going to say, Aaron?
Can I cast it on the other side of the door, my light spell?
I mean, you could try.
I'd try.
Do you need to be able to see where you're casting?
Oh, the door's barred, is it?
The door's barred, but there is a sliver of light coming through, so it's barricaded at the minute.
Let me read what it says. It just says within range. It doesn't say I need to see it or anything.
Okay, cool. So you cast the lights beyond the door.
Yeah.
You have no idea then, because you can't see them, whether or not they're lighting it.
It doesn't affect the light that's coming through.
Doesn't seem to be.
All right. Okay. Never mind. Kick it through.
Right.
I turn to
My
my
strength
side.
check is 19.
19's pretty damn good. You do manage to bust the crack open, so that the barricade remains in place, so you don't open the doors fully, but you do manage to get a gap through. Through which you can now see the scene playing out in front of you. A young boy running towards the door, banging on it a couple of times, then turning around, shock in his face as he runs and leaps off the balcony. You then see what he was running from, Helen, walking along the ground, not floating as you've seen before, but walking towards where he is, cackling all the while, swinging a hatchet. She then turns to face each one of you, looking through the door, and she runs straight in towards you.
Oh. Light? Wait, do I want to? No, not yet.
Sorry. So she's going to run straight towards you.
She goes straight into my magical barrier.
Doesn't seem to be affecting her this time.
No damage either. No damage either, no.
What's the damage?
Radiant.
No, do you have to roll for it?
Yeah.
So
it halves her movement speed, and I roll. How many do I roll? Sorry, I think it's 3. No, wrong one. Yeah, 3d8s.
3d8s. For it.
18.
18 is good enough to stun her briefly, but she seems to be shrugging it off.
And in that case, then, if she's stunned, then I'm going to have a go with the sword.
Okay, go for it. Roll an attack roll, please.
Attack roll indeed. 19.
19 just passed straight through her ethereal body.
You told me the sword thing was going to work.
I was having a guess.
Having a guess? Fucking idiot.
I don't think it's really her.
She's going to recover now, and she's going to take a swing at the person closest.
Is this an initiative now or after?
No. You guys aren't fighting. This is the Helen event. It's still happening. That's a 14 to hit. Arlo.
Hits. Yeah, my armor's 14, so yeah, it hits.
Okay, and her damage is that. That is a 5 plus 3 is an 8 points of damage.
Okay.
You see her with that swing of the axe. You see her take back her incorporeal form as she floats up the air and looks down at you all like, "Oh, is it time to play, dearies? I see those candles aren't doing you any good anymore. It didn't do the last gentleman to call."
Am I lighting this?
Yeah, do it. Get this
Candle
bitch out of my
lit.
face.
Which one is this? Is this the original or the...
I have the original, don't I?
Yeah.
Cool. So the original lights. And she is blasted back again.
Ah!
Right. You. Multiple personality disorder. If you have an idea, right? It's just an idea. If you have a plan, it's a fucking plan, right?
It was a plan. I thought like some family artifact could hurt her.
What do you, some sort of...
Hey,
forget about it.
It's more than you've had.
What I've had, I kicked the shit out of everything I've seen, left, right, and center. All you've been doing is talking to yourself like a little fucking puppet master.
How well has
Here,
that been working?
you and the black, heal me, please, for the love of God.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, I can, and for saying that to me, you're not getting it.
Hey, everybody, maybe stop arguing and let's just go.
Fine, let's just hit something, please, before I start getting really angry.
Cool. So you guys heading downstairs, or do you want to look over the balcony or anything? Because you can get out onto the balcony now.
So the balcony is actually in daylight, right?
No, the balcony, the light was like a supernatural light. It's you're completely shrouded in darkness now while inside the...
Okay.
The balcony, however, is outside, so it'll be like crossing a threshold.
Okay, I attempt to go outside.
With the candle?
And I gesture for the guys to come with me.
Okay. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Cool. You're outside. You can see it's got quite dark. You've been in there for about 20 minutes. So the sun was going down. It was kind of overcast already, but it is light out here, and you can see it's a welcome relief to being inside that mansion.
I snuff out the candle.
Okay.
And then I walk to the edge of the balcony and just put my hand out.
Okay.
Is there a force field or anything?
No?
Hey guys, we could leave this way.
I do have some rope.
Yeah, but maybe final resort.
Well, we always have an escape plan if everything goes to shit. I say leave a rope here, and if it just so happens that we need an escape route, we got one. Because you know for a fact this weapon's going to have all of the doors locked, so...
True. Look, if you want to leave, that's always been an option. You don't have to follow me everywhere.
Yeah, that's great. Are you going to drop a rope now, or are you going to start having a fight with yourself? Because I can easily do that myself.
Here's the rope.
I'm going to go ahead and give Aiden some DM's inspiration if he doesn't already have some.
I do not.
Sorry, I should have given you that for the book thing. So, gentlemen, what are you doing?
I say we should take a rest out here.
I mean, short rest? Yeah, I wouldn't say no to that.
True, the candles aren't lit.
Yeah. Long rest would be better, and I could recover from my spells. We could have a nap.
Going by the symbol there, we're going to have a musical interlude.
Just cover the candles so we know they're not ticking.
Yeah.
We can try, yeah. Maybe, yeah, let's try.
Try to have a long rest?
Well, a short rest, and then if we don't die, we can talk about a long rest.
Aiden, your god has mentioned to you, well, at least you think he is, that the longer you stay in this town, like you can see the effects of this house are creeping outwards to the wider area. So while a short rest may be possible, he wouldn't recommend trying to have a kip on this balcony.
Fine then. Guess you've been doing all right today so far.
So you guys going to attempt to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you guys going to set a guard?
Can do.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty tense, and I am going to need a perception check rolled. Whoever's guarding won't get their short rest.
Well, who's in the better nick? Who needs the rest?
Well, okay, hold on. Short rest. I can't regain spells.
I'd say we'll take a break here as we work out the mechanics, and
Yeah.
then we'll come back in 10 minutes.